Welcome fam. As you can see, I already pulled out some cards. This is like the fourth time I try to make this video. So we got happy throat chakra. Still not sure, obviously I only got to 3 cards, like what like the full-on message is. But for chakras, we do have solar plexus and throat, obviously, like I already said. We got 2 solar plexus chakra affirmations. The first one being, the fire within me burns through all blocks and fears. So this was the first one that actually came out, and then we got, I give myself permission to be my authentic self. So again, that's solar plexus. Aren't these cards so cute, by the way? And then we got throat chakra affirmation. I listen to my body and my feelings to know what my truth is. And then the previous affirmations, in the previous trials of trying to get this message out, I did speak on affirmations and the power of how that actually works, right? So what you're basically doing is auto-suggestion. So you're replacing old ideas, old beliefs, because a belief is just an idea that you repeat over and over until you accept it as truth, right? 111 on the clock, as I said that, so that's someone's you know, like bing today. Because I know, like, when I was studying this information that I share with you guys, a lot of realizations came to me and they made so much sense, you know. So once you really get the hang of that, you're able to do this consciously and then unconsciously. So whatever ideas or beliefs you no longer want to see expressed in your physical or in your reality, however it is that you're experiencing this, remember, take it as it resonates. So whatever level of awareness from which you operate right now, you'll receive it in a specific way. I don't know if that makes sense. But there are different levels of awareness. So when I speak through here, that's why I always say is take it how it resonates. I remember that is the power of repetition. So that's why I suggest that you come and you watch these videos over and just kind of see what you get from it, because each time you get something different. Because if you think about it, I'm speaking, but as I'm speaking throughout parts of this video, you're like, your awareness goes somewhere else, so you skip segments. So the arrangement of those segments in which the brain perceives them really can make a difference and create like shifts. So that's cool. With that being said, balancing the throat chakra. When this chakra is in balance, we speak openly and express ourselves authentically. Excessive energy can lead to overstimulation, arrogance, and dominating conversations. Deficiencies in the throat chakra can lead to hidden opinions and desires from others, so like not speaking your truth, as well as ourselves, so not admitting something to yourself or taking accountability of something you really know deep down inside, but you just don't want to accept it. Damn, that was for somebody. Right? You will find ways to balance and open this chakra on the following cards. So again, it gave us this tool of an affirmation, which I explained earlier. I'm speaking so much right now, and earlier, like, I couldn't get my words out, but anxiety did come out and like all of the readings. So take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out, feeling like rushed, like, I guess, yeah, anxious. And actually that's the first card that came out, right? Feeling overwhelmed. And then we got the being seen card, so that just an indication that, you know, sometimes it can be scary, or the idea of success can be like an actual fear of ours, right? You can be scared of failure, or you can be scared of success, or you can be scared of both, believe it or not. Again, take it as this resonates, guys, right? And then we got the transitions, new states of being, living, and loving. Sometimes when we speak our truth, we think people will look at us differently, and sometimes probably people might, but it's like you can't care, right? Because you have to understand, this is like your life, these are your emotions, like this really does matter. Your emotions dictate like your entire, it's frequency, right? We got the Devil card, we got it in reverse. It says bondage. So again, I think this is some type of comfort zone. Also, guys, did you guys know you can be addicted to emotions? It doesn't necessarily have to be high vibrational emotions. You can be addicted to the highs and the lows of the anxiety, right? So I feel like maybe this is what's going on. Like, your nervous system needs to regulate, because, okay, see yourself as worthy. See yourself as worthy, vibration of wealth, and speak your truth. Speaking your truth with confidence. Yeah, so there's something you need to speak up about. And see yourself as worthy, like whatever, like take ownership of whatever truth this is, you know, like I don't know how that resonates with you today. But remember, guys, truth is just something that it's like a understanding, right? Again, it goes with intuition. You just kind of like, it's a knowing. It's an embodiment. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's your higher self. It's however you want to see it. Again, there's different ways that people express their perspectives, and there's different levels of awareness, and there's a lot of things that go into this, but let's see what you're breaking free from. Okay, so expecting good things, synchronicities came out in reverse. So that's just, you know, indicating that you're kind of on, you know, the opposite spectrum of that, where you're constantly feeling like something bad's gonna happen, something negative, right? Because nothing positive can come from worry. Think thoughts of worry or fear. We got positive new beginnings backwards again, right? This anticipation of just like negative things happening. And then we got making a choice. So yeah, you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice to flip your perspective, right? To look at the way, there's this thing that goes like this: change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change, right? Like, you change your perspective. You perceive, right? Perceive the world from a specific place, and you can shift that place, that perspective, right? Let's see what it says. So it's telling you to just, everything, this is a law of the universe, right? Everything has a good and a bad, speaking, right? And at the same time, nothing is good or bad. It just is what it is. But how you look at it, your perspective determines if it's going to be a bad or a good thing. We got the new love card coming out. But new love doesn't mean just like a new person. It's like new love, like new experiences of love. Like, I feel like there's levels to love. We got change perception of the past, and I think in the previous readings from like, this is the third reading. This came out on the first one or something like that, so you might want to check the first one out if that resonates. Purpose, passion, action. In a state, or you have been in this state of anxiety and fear and operating from those vibrations, but it's asking you to make a choice, which I feel like you already have been knowing this. Like, that's why it's like showing up and causing so much anxiety, because when you know what you have to do but you cannot do it, or you don't do it, there is nothing more frustrating than being in that place. Like, I know this. So it's like, you know better but you don't do better, and you ask yourself like, what the hell's going on? It's because you're operating from your paradigm, your past paradigms, right? So that's the whole point of this. We're creating new paradigms for ourselves to operate from. And self-image is something that I've been studying. Look at yourself. What type of person do you see yourself as? That's what you think, feel, and act from. So make the change. Make the decision to like choose better for yourself. You can always do that. And that's something I always preach on. Like, you could decide to switch it up today, right now, at any moment, any habit, anything in your life. You can change it if you don't like it. Trust your intuition. No, this is just a stage of growth, right? It's challenging. We're gonna look. I'm talking about paradigms. Clarity, a new paradigm. So yeah, this is part of the process. Every time you commit to yourself to make a decision, a committed decision, and switch out an old habit for a new habit, it's a whole process that you mentally go through, because you operate from a psychocybernetic mechanism perspective. So you're like running on a program, basically, right? Like everything has become habitual, so it's your usual. And if you're not aware, consciously aware, presently here, then you're just running that, you know? Like if you really were to look at your life and see what you do the same things for the most part. And that's like, this is not good or bad, guys, okay? But that's just how we operate as human beings. So if you feel like you're in worry or fear, it's probably not feeling the safest either, you know, root chakra. So put yourself in an environment that resembles where you want to be, who you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to feel, what you want to experience. But yeah, we got here purpose, passion, and action. So looks like you're stepping forward to do something about it. Because remember, guys, you can't have wishful thinking. You can't have wishful thinking, but fearful feelings. Does that make sense? Like you can't wish, like I wish this to happen, but then energetically, like you're blocking that. So you gotta believe and feel good about the change. And again, you gotta expect, you just gotta flip to the other side, right? If you're always like, oh my god, things are gonna happen to me, things are gonna go bad, you have to realize the other side also is a possibility. So why not go for the good? And that's your new paradigm coming in, right? Instead of operating from worry and fear, you're now learning to operate from positive expectation and joy and like, oh snap. I didn't even notice this. Yeah, so we have painful truth, despair, being stabbed in the back. If you're in this energy of like, I'm scared to trust, I'm scared to have bad things come my way, right? You've probably dealt with a lot of, you know, like despair. Like again, not here, just literally that's what's coming up, being stabbed in the back, like, you know, not being able to rely on the people around you, maybe your parents, maybe your community. Like it really does take a village to raise a child, bro. Like, right? We have the divine masculine energy coming out, right? So what is that? Your masculine energy, will, right? Ambition, things of that nature. But it's talking about building a legacy and empire. So again, take it how that resonates. You might be like the divine masculine, or this just might be a quality. Again, why am I looking for something? Okay, I'm like, they're right there. I feel like I was looking for something. Inspiration coming out backwards. So yeah, your mind also might be like scattered, like hard to focus on like one thing. Yeah, it's just very chaotic energy. But we're here to get you right. It's okay to be in that energy, right? Because how would you know order without experiencing chaos? It's like anything else. How would you know joy if you've never experienced pain? Alright, and again, the power perspective, guys. But it's all about the feeling. So sometimes you might have something that to other people might look as negative happen, but you're able to, it's all about how you feel. So I don't know if you need to hear that, but that's operating from your higher faculties, from the universe. So yeah, it looks like you have good things coming your way. You just need to make this shift, right? Because remember, the universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you like what you vibrate, what you are literally attracting based off what you're putting out. I keep forgetting to show them. Because sometimes too, from the pictures, you might get something, right? Something might resonate, I don't know. Manifesting potential. So it looks like you're, yeah, I mean, I don't know where it is in your life that you are, what you're doing, what you're working on, or what you're really feeling, this old feeling of overwhelming. But again, it seems to be like fear of being seen, recognition, success. So yeah, accepting help. So remember, again, right? But again, this is 10, so 10, 10, again, completion. Like, you're done with this cycle. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is just confirmation that you're done with this cycle, and you like somehow can feel it intuitively. I'm getting like emotional because I thought about, like, I forgot how it goes, but they're like, speak even if it makes you shake, or like something like that. But you know, like, it's real. It's real. Okay, so we got inspection and meditate. So the hermit card. The hermit card's like, you know, just being to yourself energy, but it's in reverse. And then we got harmony and balance. The temperance card come out. So yeah, your days of like being stuck in your mind, stuck in your old ways of thinking are done. You're finding this balance that you've probably been looking for your whole life. Yeah, you're learning to flow and remain persistent. Because remember, it's not going to happen right away. It takes work. It's just, you're rebuilding your patterns. You have to learn, to unlearn, to relearn. First, opportunities, alignment. So yeah, everything is like coming in. It's just, everything really is about alignment, right? Like, if you're not ready to receive something, you're not going to receive it. Because if you were to receive it, you would fumble it. I don't know why I use that word, fumble. I never use that word out loud. But yeah, you'd fuck shit up. And you don't want to fuck shit up. You want to be ready. And you want to sustain it. You want to keep it. You want to multiply it. You want to expand on it. Prosperity. Period. Be so hard on yourself too. So you know, like, it's so easy to be hard on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. But be accountable. Know when it's time to own up to your shit. Or to then not cry. Not cry about it or complain about it because you've been knowing. Just take it, you know, like, challenge yourself to see this as a game, right? Emotional intuition, like, accepting all of yourself. It's giving self-love. Yourself for who you are, who you've been. Remember, guys, that with levels of awareness, you start to view things differently. Your childhood came up, so you might see how it's honestly healing your inner child is very delicate, right? Because you see yourself not as an older adult, maybe, or take it as it resonates, and you're like, oh my god, that was just a child, and it was you who experienced things that hurt, and like, that's painful to recognize. If you need to take the time to feel those emotions maybe you didn't get a chance to feel or express, it's giving me that you didn't get to speak on. Divine timing. So it's really a process, guys. You have to, healing is not easy. It's very much not easy, but it's very much needed, right? Because again, your nervous system is the first thing you need to regulate before you can call anything into your experience, at least from a conscious level where you're working consciously to bring that in. You have to align your energy, and all the things you experience and your parents experience and even great grandparents experience, it gets passed on through your DNA. So you have to really like, but I'm grateful that you're here and you get to hear something that might really change your life. You already know what the fuck you gotta do, man. But yeah, remember, you gotta just accept yourself. You know, because intuitive knowing came out. So you already motherfucking know the word. But yeah, it's just analysis paralysis, what you're stuck in right now. Just overthinking in your head. So just do it. I don't know what the fuck you've been knowing you want to do, because you chose this. So you chose this path because you know what you're working towards is worth it for fulfillment, and it's here. 10-10 completion, guys. Believe in yourself. Yep. Will. It's a higher faculty. I'm telling you guys, these higher faculties will fucking get you. Change your life, man. I swear. But yeah. You have the will to do it. Go for it. Believe in yourself. Nobody can believe in for you. You. I'm so like happy right now. So I feel like you have a lot of good stuff coming your way. Like I feel joyful. I feel very like, yeah, the vibe definitely has changed. So let's see. Be honest and align with yourself, right? Always be real with yourself. Be real with what you like, be real with what you don't like. It's what makes you feel good. That's key in life. What makes you feel good. But yeah, the anxiety, worry card, anxiety card came out backwards. So it's only just a moment. It's only a learning lesson. It's not forever. And again, you could make that decision right now. That's how you activate your body, guys. You make a decision and that shifts your vibration right away. But again, it's about sustaining, learning how to make a committed decision. Once you said yes to something, someone, I don't know who you hear that come at me. Completion. Yep, again, completion, travel, vibration. That's vibrational attainment. You're there already, whatever it is that you're working towards. The only thing that's repelling or resisting this from coming in is, again, your vibration of worry or fear. If you keep operating from that, that's what's repelling it. Be in the state of allowance. You're probably going to start seeing synchronicities, things of that nature. Yeah, you're starting
to heal and process. That's what's happening. And it feels good. It's going to get better. It's going to continue to feel better. And it's going to get lighter. And you're going to be able to speak on it. You're going to be able to laugh at it. You're going to be able to be grateful for it later. So, I love it for you.